Hey, 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 Leo. This is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your February general and love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This will not resonate with everybody, but hopefully it will with you today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below before you leave. I do appreciate it. And thank you for all of your like, shares, and subscriptions. Please also note that energy and time can be fluid, so feel free to switch up the roles as you deem necessary. And know that this can be past, present, or future. Well, this is according to the spread that I have. And I did some mirror gazing. So the monthly is a little bit differently than the daily. So I found some interesting things in the mirror. For all of you who don't know, I can mirror gaze and I see things in the mirror, or my forehead sort of becomes transparent and I can see through it, or I'll see things around me in the mirror, different ways. I'll hear things. So for you, Leo, it was interesting because I did Scorpio right before you. And I asked my guides who to do first, rather than going to how many views I got or whatever. They wanted me to do it according to how they wanted me to do it. So I did Scorpio first, you were second. But one of the common themes that I saw with Scorpio and you was the dragon. And I did not know it. And the number 9. I chose a card before I mirror gazed. And I got the Hermit for you. This is from the Lilith Bible Tarot deck. I haven't fully, read the book yet, so I didn't want to do a whole spread on it yet. I will soon, but I did choose a card, and this is the Hermit card. And if you notice, one of the things that I noticed was the castles behind the hermits and the colors, right? Like you've got the pink up here, right? And then you've got the blue, you've got the green, the red. It's like all the colors of the chakras. And what stood out to me was green, because that's the heart chakra. Now the hermit is wisdom, right? Shining light, his light there upon the darkness within to gain wisdom. The higher heart is pink. And it's like he's going to make it all the way up there to get to the higher heart. So anyway, so this was the Hermit, and this is all about finding wisdom within and doing the seeking, right? So if you look up the number 9 in numerology, it is faith, it is spiritual enlightenment, such as the Hermit. It is awakening, it is karma, universal spiritual laws, but it's also associated with the dragon. And it was interesting because it was in Chinese culture that it's associated with the dragon. And it's also associated, the dragon, and I did not know this until now, also associated with the emperor. And this is the year of the emperor. So, which is the number 4. 4 is all about foundations, right? The dragon is very magical. So I've been seeing some very magical stuff in the mirror, because there's magical powers associated with the dragon. One of the things that I heard was motivation. The other thing that I saw was a scarab. So the first thing that I thought was, okay, it's Egyptian, because when I see a scarab, that's one of the things that I think of is Egypt, because it's associated with Egypt. But then I see like a tribal mask, like an African tribal mask. And I heard ancestors. So some of you may have ancestors from Africa. But it was showing me it in relation to the scarab, and I was confused. I'm like, okay, isn't scarab, now I'm terrible at geography, isn't scarab associated with Egypt? So I was confused on that. So then, what did I hear? Yes, the ancestors, right, for from Africa were tribal leaders, and they are here to send messages through you for humanity. So whoever this is for, you must be able to communicate with the other side, because it says, oh, I can't even read my own handwriting, shit. Ancestors, tribal leaders, message to humanity. So they have a message to humanity they want to send through you. But oh, and then I saw the Eye of Horus. Now the Eye of Horus is supposed to be protection, right? Good luck. So I look up Scarab, and because they all didn't seem to be related, like Eye of Horus, I'm like, sort of Egyptian, right? And so is the Scarab. So that made sense to me. But then I was like, well, how do those two relate? But if you look up Scarab and Eye of Horus, you actually see jewelry that's made with both of these ideas put together, which is interesting. I didn't look any deeper than that, but I just was able to link them together. Then I looked up Scarab in Africa, and apparently, as of late, they have just found 2 new species of scarabs in South Africa. So I didn't really look much into it, but I did find a relation to Africa, which then, brings me to the ancestors and the tribal leaders who have a message that's meant for humanity, but I'm feeling is going to come from somebody who watches this video. That's what I'm feeling anyway, Leo. So that was kind of cool. All right, so that's what I saw in the mirror gazing. And I pulled cards from the Golden Dawn Tarot deck. This is a 15-card spread. Excuse me, my cold. I wanted to get these videos out earlier, but I've since been sick all week, trying to do the dailies. So anyway, I started them anyway, right? Okay. So this is a 15-card spread. I will be clarifying with the black and gold tarot deck. Jeez, I can't speak. See, it's 1 in the morning. That's why. Okay. All right. So the center of this reading is you. Why did that fall in the middle? Oh, that's strange. Do you want me to switch it? Okay. What was in the center before had switched. But they said switch it back. So, okay, what's in the center is the 4 of Wands, Leo. To the left of that is the 2 of Pentacles. So that's fire and earth. Then we have some more earth energy with the Hierophant. This is the card of Taurus. The Hierophant talks about commitment. The Hierophant talks about higher learning, leadership. It's the high priest to the high priestess. Now the 4 of Wands talks about stability. This is the year of the Emperor. And 4s are all about stability. It did pop up in Scorpio's reading too, 4. So this talks about a wedding, and so does the Hierophant. So some of you may be looking to commit to somebody. It could possibly be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. This is just a representation of marriage, of traditional marriage, of a spiritual connection, possibly. But there's some sort of balance that needs to be made here. There's some sort of balance. So let's clarify this a little bit more. It's either a balance or a decision if you're wondering if you should. Yeah. The Chariot is clarifying the 4 of Wands. So you want to go forward with this commitment. And the 7, again, is spiritual connection. Temperance here is clarifying the Hierophant. Temperance is the card of patience. And it's also the card of healing and the card of Sagittarius. So it could be a Taurus or a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. But they're asking that you have patience, or you're trying to be patient in regards to this commitment. Now, why is the 2 of Pentacles here for Leo? Oh, that's right. So I got all those messages, right, with the animals, and I'm like, well, can you tell me anything about love? Because I wasn't sure if that really related to love. So, excuse me. So I heard the Sands of Time. So I Googled the Sands of Time, and it is a song. There is lyrics. It's by SOS. So if you want to check that out, go check out the lyrics. Ooh, there's 2 cards here. The Emperor, what do you know? And the World card. Okay. You're wanting to make the decision of what you want, and you want to move forward with it and start a new cycle. You're trying to find balance here. So you're trying to figure out how to go forward with it. I don't think the question is so much about commitment. I think that you want to commit and you want to move forward with it. You want to take the driver's seat and you want to move forward and commit to this individual, or at least you want a commitment in love. That's what I'm feeling here. And I feel that that's where you're headed towards anyway. It's either a marriage, a long-term commitment, could be living with somebody, could be anything you want to perceive as just something stable and a relationship, right? Long-term relationship. Okay, so now as we move on to the next trinity over here, this is what's going on in your head, psychologically speaking, about this situation. So in the center, we have the 10 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Princess of Pentacles to the left and the 7 of Swords to the right. And as you all know, I hate the 7 of Swords. That's the 7 of Swords is, well, textbook is cheater, liar, thief, right? With here, we'll clarify. But what I'm feeling is you really, really, really see this commitment as something that your heart wants. You want this. You feel that this is your emotional fulfillment, right? But I almost feel like this is a secret. I don't know why I'm getting a secret. We're going to clarify. A secret, a surprise, a something. It could have to do with the Princess of Pentacles. Here we have Earth energy again. Or this could be representing you and just your excitement of wanting to build this relationship. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Ooh, with the 10 of Cups is the 2 of Swords. Okay, what's the 7 of Swords about? Yeah, the 5 of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Swords. You're struggling with something. You may have competition related to this person. Knight of Cups. You want to come forward and make an offer to this person. Yeah, this is your card. This is your happiness. This is also, oh, you have the Sun in another part of the spread too. This is definitely a past life soulmate connection. Okay. So this is a past life soulmate connection. You want to make an offer to this person, but you're struggling within. You're not sure how to go about doing this. And I feel like this is your insecurities getting in the way. Leo, you need to listen to your intuition. Open your heart. And I heard, be vulnerable. You see how this child is vulnerable? Just naked, on the horse, just chilling, letting it all hang out. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. Okay, so Spirit's wanting to remind you of that, Leo. Clarifying Princess of Pentacles is the 10 of Cups. So again, emotional fulfillment. So you know you can build this. King of Cups. This is opening your heart, trying to be emotionally stable. I feel that you switch back and forth. Do I want to open up? And then you're closing up. I'm not sure that you actually fully opened up to this individual yet. I feel like this is all intention of you wanting to do this, wanting to move forward, because there's a lot of action here. It's like right at the top, right? It's about to bubble over. Because if you look at, excuse me, if you look at the next part of this reading, the next trinity, if this continues on, this energy that I just spoke of, right? The Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups, wanting to manifest your emotional fulfillment, struggling a little bit with it, whether it's because you have competition or whether it's because you're not sure of how to go about it. You're struggling within your own mind. You want to keep it secret from either this person or people around you. Carrying on this energy. As this continues, we have the Tower. Then we have the Five of Cups. And what's interesting about this Five of Cups, I was sort of pre-shuffling. Well, I don't know. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was just playing with the cards, and this card came out. And I had it out first with another card, and I'm like, oh, I don't think I should be starting with this, because I wanted to lay out all the cards, because it takes so long with these 15 cards to come out. But it came out anyway. I knew it would come out. It didn't come out first, but it ended up coming out. So the Five of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups. Again, you just had the King of Cups that came out. Okay? Over here. Whoops. Now I was on my way up to this section. Okay, so with the Tower here, I feel this has to do with this something hidden again. I feel like you're going to surprise somebody, or it's either the people around you are going to be surprised, this person is going to be surprised, but whatever this Tower moment is, I don't feel it's an inherently bad thing. I feel like it will change your life, absolutely. But I do feel like there will be a lot of shock value around you. You're going to surprise yourself, for one, but more importantly, the people around you are going to be surprised. This person is going to be surprised. So this is what you're insecure about. This is what I'm feeling. This is the insecurity that I'm feeling. With the Five of Cups, you get into this depressive mode where it's like, you want to move forward with it. You're like, this is my emotional fulfillment. I know this. I feel this. Maybe you possibly feel this soul connection to a past life, right, with this person, because you do have the Knight of Cups here. This is the most romantic card in the deck, okay? However, we do have the conflict in the Seven of Swords, and that's trying to get away with something. So there is something sort of a little bit hidden as far as all this intention is concerned. So let's go ahead and clarify this Tower. Clarify this Tower. Ooh, we got a couple. Yeah, the Lovers. Yep. And the Fool. Yes, it's like, it's a good Tower moment. Yes, it's going to completely knock down your life as you know it, but create something beautiful. With the Lovers card here in Gemini and the Fool, which is Aries, right? You want to take this leap of faith into the soulmate connection, soulmate twin flame connection. And this is a spiritual connection. The Tower is a 16, reduces to a 7. That is a spiritual connection. And the Seven of Swords, as much as I don't like the card ordinarily, right? It's not so bad here. It's not a malicious Seven of Swords here. But it is a connection to the spiritual. Excuse me, I have to get a drink. Okay. So yeah, you're not sure how to go about this. So but you have the ability. This is what you have to know. You have the Emperor here. So this is your energy. What's in the center is your energy. So when you look at the Emperor, right? And you look at the Hierophant, okay? I feel not only the other person's energy, but I feel your energy here. So you know what you want. You just have to believe in yourself and have confidence and faith in the direction that you're going in, Leo. Okay, because once you have that, who gives a shit what anybody else thinks? Really, who gives a shit? Okay, tell me about the Five of Cups, though. Why is the Five of Cups here for Leo? The Ten of Swords. You are petrified of being betrayed, backstabbed. I feel like you were in the past, so this is weighing on your mind. Give me another card for this. Yeah, there was something that wasn't balanced, okay? You want to make this offering, but there was something missing the last time. If you notice this card, you know, it's a little bit unbalanced. It's a little bit uneven. And you've got this person giving to two. So that possibly could have been a third party situation in your last relationship. Maybe not. It could have just been an unbalance of it wasn't reciprocity there, right? Okay, so tell me about this King of Cups. This is what you want to do. You want to offer them the world. Clarified by the Two of Pentacles. But again, this unsurety, hanging in the balance. This is, clarify this King of Cups again. This is waiting, okay? Waiting for that epiphany to come. And I have to tell you, this is the year of the Emperor, Leo. And I would not wait too long. Now, it's not a bad thing to wait, but this is the year of action and of building. If there is something that you want to build and you want to take a chance, just do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, really? If you don't do it, what's the worst that can happen? You'll always ask, what if? If you do it, at least you'll know. Because either way, you'll get a result, right? Okay. As we continue from this energy, I've already asked Spirit, and this is a continuation of this energy. Okay? Is this a continuation? Oh, this is. Okay. Sorry. The wrong section. This is the continuation. Usually the karmic section is usually the karmic session, but they're telling me that this is the continuation. This is an alternate reality. And I have to tell you, it's pretty interesting. I think it's like based on your choices. You want to go in this direction, okay, which has you unsure, worried, in the state of fear. Or you have the option to go this way, which is, we have the Six of Wands, your card, Leo. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Sun card, once again, your card. The card of Leo. This is past life soulmate energy. And finally, we have the Star, which is wishes and desires coming true. This is hope. This is faith. This is sent from above. This is destiny. Okay? This is knowing. This is knowing. This is coming from a place of confidence and victory, that emperor-like place. This is you, Leo. This is you. So it's interesting. I don't think I've ever come across one of these readings where the alternate reality, I would actually say, is better. Because usually it's where the energy is headed to. But I do have to say, it's almost like you can do this too. All you have to do is switch your mindset. You have to make a choice. Are you going to be in the state of fear? Or are you going to be in the state of hope and faith and knowing? Not even hope and faith, knowing. You come from a place of knowing or a place of fear. Which would you rather manifest from? So let's clarify. Okay, excuse me. Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yep, see? Five of Cups. You're no longer looking at the Three of Cups that are down here. You've turned around and you've noticed, this is what I can have. This is mine. This is already mine. So you've decided to get victory over your own emotions and decided to go forward in a state of knowing that these Two of Cups are there. And it's interesting because it's mirroring on this side with the Five of Cups. But in this reality, you use your inner lights, okay? This Hermit energy that I chose from the Lilith Bible deck before I Mary gazed, okay? You're utilizing that Hermit energy. You're really shining the light upon the darkness here and finding your hope, finding your knowing, finding your soulmate. Clarify the sun. Yep. Whoops. The Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. This is karmic destiny. This is a 10. This is ending something to begin something new. And you know the sun is a 10 too. So ending one cycle to begin another. This is definitely a soulmate. At the very least. Could be a twin, but at the very least, it is a soulmate. Clarifying the star is the 9 of Wands. Clarify this 9 of Wands. 9, again, which is the number of the Hermit. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I was just going to say, you're protecting, it's like you're protecting your feeling. You're protecting this love. You're protecting this overwhelming feeling of love and wanting to express it. Okay? I just heard, she's gonna blow. Strength. Yeah, you overcome yourself. You've got another Leo card here. You've got 3 of them here. Unbelievable. Actually 4, because the sun came out earlier. Okay. Now, we're on to the last part of your reading, which is usually why this is all happening, your karmic path, your karmic, the reason why it's all happening, usually it's related to a past life or whatnot, but they told me it is your future. So it is a continuation of one of these choices that you have here. So first we have the 10 of Wands, another 10. Then we have the 9 of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So you have fire and air. And oxygen feeds the fire, right? Wait a minute. Yeah. See, they're showing me the Strength card here. This Ace of Wands wins out in the end, and you decide you want a new beginning in love, in passion. You drop this burden of wanting to keep the secret. You drop the burden of trying to balance, trying to wonder if you should, if you shouldn't, being in this indecisive mode. You drop the anxiety and the fear of it all. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. How does Leo do this? How does Leo drop this off? Tell me more about the 10 of Wands for Leo, please. Yeah, Death, 6 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Look at that. 5, again, change. You move on from the responsibility of carrying this burden, this secret, quote unquote, right? And you transform it into passion, into moving forward. I think at first, see, this transformation, it takes a while to get to this transformation, because I do think you drop this responsibility, this burden, but in doing so, you do experience this anxiety and fear for a moment, right? It's almost like, yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, so you backtrack a little, but you end up pulling yourself out of it. I do have to say, the King of Swords, yeah, then you cut the shit. It's like, no, I no longer need this anymore. I'm sick of feeling this 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles energy, feeling anxiety, feeling fear, feeling a lack of faith, feeling left out in the cold. So tell me about the Ace of Wands. So you just decided to think logically about it and move ahead. And what do we end with? We end with what we began with in the center of this reading, which is your energy, the 4 of Wands. Stability, marriage, commitment, celebration, clarifying, the Ace of Wands. Not missing the opportunity. Again, we have the 4 here. Not missing this cup. You're seeing the cup for what it is, and you're taking it. One final card for this Ace of Wands. Yep. And you blow shit up anyway. You do what you need to do. You do what you need to do. You have it over here, right? So no matter which one you choose, which path you choose, right? The Tower is still here. Isn't that great? There's still a transformation. There's still demolishing of old ways of being, your existence, your foundation, which is a 4. Connecting, committing, going forward, being excited for love, for this can also be career. This can also be something you're passionate about, not knowing what to do, right? Okay, what's your advice? What's your advice for Leo? 4 of Swords. There we have 4 again. Peace out for a minute and really go within. It goes with that Hermit card that came out first. I think that's your first order of business there, is to go within. 3 of Wands. No longer wait for your ships to come in. Know that you can manifest this now. Okay? All right, I'm going to get a card from Nature's Whispers here. Oracle deck. Okay. Give me. Wow, it's a powerful reading, Leo. Really powerful. Don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Catch your breath. Number 15. Look at this. Let's see what's in here. It's beautiful. Catch your breath. Let's see. Take a break and enjoy a quiet period. This time can be used to regroup, recover, and stabilize yourself. It is wise to keep in mind the fact that this is for a limited period of time. You are pausing to regain your footing as you evaluate your environment. Check to see if you need to clear any ill will with anyone. Ask for forgiveness and be willing to forgive as necessary to move forward. Enjoy the downtime. Acknowledge the importance of recharging your energy so you are refreshed and ready to tackle life and any challenges that come your way. Absolutely. So do this. Go within. Peace out. Meditate. Shine light with the Hermit energy upon your inner state of being, upon your shadow aspect. Shine light upon this and gain victory over it, right? Choose to conquer this. Choose to be seen. Choose to see yourself as you should. The card of the 6 of Wands is being seen. Okay, getting accolades. Give yourself the accolades for what you have accomplished, what you have overcome thus far. Okay? All right, Leo, I hope you resonated with this reading. Please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Comment below. Let me know if you resonate with this video. Join me every day for your Daily Love Intuitive, and you have yourself a fabulous Super Bowl Sunday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.